Hi everybody, welcome to part 3 of the Italeri SR-71 Blackbird build. First of all, apologies that it took over a month for me to upload another video on YouTube. Several reasons for that. The main reason has been that summer seems to have arrived in the Netherlands and it's been really hot in my room. It's now a manageable 25 degrees centigrade, but it was over 30 degrees. That led to the great shrimp demise and made it nearly impossible to do any proper model making because the paint just dried instantly. So yeah, I couldn't do much. It looks like it didn't do a lot on the Blackbird, but I've been struggling with some of the decals on this one for weeks. We established in the last episode that the Italeri decals aren't the finest in the world, so they struggle to get down properly anyway. So first of all, I've been trying the old microset and microsole for about a week, and you think a week for the top half and a week for the bottom half to get them to settle properly, and they just wouldn't go down. Let me try and position this carefully so we can maybe zoom in on that. I've a new camera mount, by the way, totally sidetracking this. So I hope this all comes out properly. It's now, I can now raise it and lower it and change the angle, whereas I used to have an old broomstick handle that was in fixed position. So hopefully I'll be able to work with this a little bit better now. Okay, we can zoom in. Can we zoom in a bit further? I don't think so. No, maybe if you want to focus. No. Okay, so these recesses here are over a millimeter deep, and the decal has to conform to that, and it just wouldn't go down, get all bubbly, and it just looked awful. So it was microsole, put it on, wait for a day, microsole, put it on, wait for a day. They conformed to the recess a little bit, but it just didn't look right. So I've been searching for something stronger, and I found this available in my local hobby store, which is Decal Setting Strong. This is much stronger than this, so I've been doing this, and it's the same thing, leave overnight. So again, put it on, wait. That seemed to work a bit better than microsole, but not, they weren't really conforming the way I wanted to. So I've been reading some forums on the internet, and someone suggested to try X20A, which is a really scary thing to do because X20A eats everything. But I tried it on my test F16 with a spare decal from the set, and it didn't eat the decal, and it conformed really nicely on this one. So with a minimal amount of X20A, I dabbed some on and waited, and they still didn't conform to the recess. So I decided to very carefully with a knife, scalpel, if you will, to cut along the ridges where the decal wouldn't conform, and then go in again with the decal setting by Decal, and that pulled it in. But then I had some black stripes because there was no decal left in that place, so I very carefully painted that in with some white paint, and now they look okay-ish. I'm not 100% happy with it, but it's all I can do. So when that was all done, I'd been working on this for just the decals, 3 maybe 4 weeks, just to get them to set properly. And then it got hot, so I couldn't do anything and stuff. So it's kind of been on the back burner for a while. It did do, in the meantime, spray the landing gear base. Difficult words, yay! Spray those with, what did I use? I think, yes, I did. Vallejo metal core, this is way too shiny. Dark aluminium. And I also did that on the doors of the base. And once it was dry, I gave it a clear coat and then used some Citadel oil, that stuff, to give it a sort of a wash, so it's a bit more dirty and dark and grimy, and I don't know if it'll come out on camera. Should be able to zoom in. So to get that effect, and also used a little bit of rust around the edges, just a tiny bit, so it looks like the reference pictures I got off the internet. So now all that's left to do is give it the white weathering the Blackbirds have. So I'm gonna try and airbrush this stuff, Ultimate Weathering Wash Concrete, and hopefully that will give me the effect I want. I never airbrushed that stuff. I'm gonna just put this thing out of the way before something breaks. So I'm gonna try using this stuff. Zoom in a bit. And hopefully that'll work. I'll test it on my F-16 first, because I'm scared of just airbrushing this on the Blackbird. And I did the wheels, the landing gears. So these are the rear wheels. Oh, wrong way again. So again, looked at some reference pictures, and the middle is worn from landing and takeoff, I guess, so I tried to recreate that. And the way I did that was I painted the wheels with one of these two, I'm not sure. Excuse me. So I either used German grey or what's this, black grey. I think I used this one, but again I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I probably have used this, but that's not very important. And let that dry overnight, gave it a clear coat, and then went over it with AK's Worn Effects. Brushed this on, a couple of coats, left it to dry, and then painted the wheels with Vallejo pale blue-gray, because that seemed to be the closest color to the actual rubber that I have. And once that was dry, I took a little bit of water on a brush and re-moisturized it, and with a toothpick I very carefully chipped away the center of each tire, so it kind of looks like the reference pictures I have. So that still needs to get a nice protective coat and then some more weathering, which I'll hopefully will be doing later this week. The temperatures are expected to rise again above 30 degrees centigrade, so add about 5 degrees on that. That's about my room temperature at that point, and I can't really airbrush anything at that temperature because it dries mid-air and just falls down like a pigment. So yeah, that's the current state of the Blackbird. Did do some weathering on the drone. Again, just found some reference pictures and looked at how they look, and it looks really stark on camera, but in real life it's not that much, not that bright really. So yeah, this needs a little touch up here and there, and then maybe a little bit of rust, and then I can call that one done. So that's my 12 minutes of waffling. I shall leave you be. You probably have something better to do. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully the next time I'll have a nicely weathered Blackbird and the build will be done, so I can send it off to the client. And we can start working on some other things. I'm not sure yet what, because I've got like maybe 10 kits I've started, and I should really finish some of them before diving into another project. But we'll see. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider doing so if you like my videos. I'm at 190, I think. Awesome! Because I was expecting like 5 when I started, so this is really awesome. Thank you guys. I'll go away. I'll shut up now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Come check out the other social media pages I have, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Take care.